Hello, and thanks for tuning into Taste Radio, the #1 podcast for anyone building a business in food or beverage. I'm Ray Latif, the editor and producer of Taste Radio, and with my co-hosts for this episode, John Craven, Jacqui Brugliera, and Mike Schneider. The 600, or is it 900? I always forget exactly what the weight of the elephant in the room is. But what is it? Is it 900, right?
I think the gorilla is 800 pounds. That's
800-pound gorilla.
What? Is it like a ton?
No, that would be a 2,000
I
pound.
think the elephant's just in the room. No one weighs it.
I don't think there's a 600-pound elephant.
No, there definitely is not. But maybe we should be saying a ton elephant. Now, I think Jackie's on the right track there. Anyway, the elephant in the room, in a positive way, in a positive setting, is Expo West. You know, Expo West is right around the corner.
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Craven, you were just in Anaheim, so you were having like PTSD there, just waiting.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, love being in Anaheim.
You were there for
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Come on. You had fun.
Yeah, I saw you doing like a cocktail tour.
Yeah, they have a lot of cocktails there now.
I will crap on Disneyland and Disney World all day, and then I go there, and it's like I invented it. You had fun. Come on.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we went with our one of our daughters who's 17, senior in high school. It's a lot better going with a child of that age than, I don't know, like kid in a stroller. Been there, done that. So, yeah, it was also kind of weird to like see places and be like, been to a happy hour here. Might be one here in, a week or two.
Did you see Kylo Ren? Did you go on the Rise of the Resistance?
No.
No?
Child does not like Star Wars.
Gotcha.
But I did get like 25 miles of walking in, so I felt like it was a good warm-up.
Nice. I've never been to
Training.
Disneyland. The Disneyland is the one in Anaheim. Disney World is the one in Orlando. Folks who don't already know that. Just some trivia to share with your family at Thanksgiving. Anyway, just to celebrate your return, Mr. Craven, I got you a present.
Oh, yay.
Because I figure your car needs to be good smelling at all times.
I mean, I'm working on that every day.
Are you a new car smell kind of guy?
No.
I didn't think so.
What do you like your car to smell like then?
Negroni, of course.
I mean, look. I really don't drive a lot at the end of the day because I work like, or live a mile from our office here. So I think I'm like 2.5 years in on my car, and I just hit 10,000 miles.
Well, anyway, I got you an air freshener. This is from the decent folks at Joyride.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, Joyride is a maker of better-for-you candy, low sugar, low carb, low cal. And they sent this air freshener, which I thought would be perfect for your vehicle.
I mean, it looks perfect. I might put this in my my child's car.
Does it smell like bacon? It looks a bit like bacon.
We should open it up. I believe it smells like candy.
I don't
I'm
know.
Not really sure
we might have like a certain someone upstairs on the main level who comes down here and freaks out with the scent of that. But
who's that?
Call him John McKenna.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, at least it's better than what is it like the one everyone has, black ice? That's like the main car freshener smell. It's like
Jacqui up on the air freshener trend.
Well, she lives in California. That's got a lot of time on the freeway.
As long as it's not Smirnoff Ice, like that would not be a good car scent.
Just crack a cold Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
Jacqui at her mushroom con, talking about air freshener scents. I got to picture it.
I could give a whole talk on that.
You create a new club.
No one's high there. No one's high.
Not a single person.
Well, I bring up Joyride because this brand, a maker of uncommon candy, recently introduced a new line of sour strips. I love sour strips.
Me too.
That might be my favorite.
More than Listerine strips? Is it your favorite strip?
Boy, oh boy. Candy strip. I was very clear about that candy strip. Anyway, these are, according to Joyride, the market's first low-sugar sour strips. They come in 4 flavors. Ready for this? Green apple, strawberry,
Yum.
pink lemonade,
Yum.
and everyone's favorite, blue raspberry.
Blue.
Did you try the blue raspberry?
No.
Blue damn raspberry.
Maybe this is what changes your mind.
All right, hold on
Well,
now.
what's the blue?
Okay, hold on.
I'm not going to open it. I just want to
Listeners, this always happens.
Just want to inspect the ingredients.
John reaches across the table and like grabs all my samples.
It happened
and
before the
eats
show.
them. Yes, it happened before the show.
Ray had this big moment where he was gonna reveal the new Ted Lasso Milano cookie, and
You just did. All right, here. All right, John now has the pack of blue raspberry strips, and while he's
stealing his thunder.
while he's talking about
Okay,
this,
I don't see any like red and blue dyes. So
No,
we'll
it's-
give this a try.
let's be clear. These are crafted with only 4 grams of sugar. I say crafted because that's what it says in the press release. Gut-friendly, prebiotic fiber, and no synthetic dyes. It's a plant-based candy. I thought most candies are plant-based. I guess most are chemical.
I mean, you could
really,
have
right?
meat snack.
meat
Hold on. Do you have any
Candy
hand
coated
sanitizer
before
before you? Dip
I'm not.
into that?
I'm just going to dump it on the table.
Don't
'cause
dump it
that's
on the
the
table.
most-
Oh my goodness.
I'm just going to take a. I'm going to
No,
Wow,
just
look
take
at-
a bite off it and
oh.
pass it around. Here you go.
these actually look more grapey. They look purple. Yes.
It looks like a tongue.
Blue raspberry makes sense for candy, though. People expect that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a classic candy flavor to get.
Yeah.
You got to have it.
I'm gonna find you something blue that you like. I know Alavi has that blue cashew butter. We gotta get them.
No,
some.
yeah. I mean, we've
Yeah,
talked.
like spirulina or like what is it? What is the blue that
Yes.
like
There's
natural
fuel.
source? Okay,
Yeah, that stuff's great.
The natural blue coloring comes from things like spirulina. Yes. So when you see ready to drink smoothies or protein smoothies, just like Remedy Organics. Remedy Organics has a protein SKU that is made with spirulina and it's blue colored.
Super blue.
Right.
Super tasty.
So I'm going to give this a whirl. Now, I will admit, I already dipped into these. I dipped into the sour strawberry strips that Jory put out, and they are amazing. Very addictive. This is the blue raspberry one. So damn good.
Yeah. Oh, you're converted.
They're so good because they taste exactly like what you would expect them to taste like.
Or they taste like what they're supposed to taste like.
Right. The chewiness, the sourness, the sweetness, how the strips, the texture and how they break apart is exactly what you have come to expect growing up and eating this kind of stuff.
Yeah, these are awesome.
These are holy grail, in my opinion. These are holy grail sour strips because this is exactly what people want. They want less sugar. They don't want the synthetic dyes. They want it to be low calorie, and they want it to taste amazing. And Joyride knocked it out of the friggin'
Yeah, I
park.
wasn't expecting. I was expecting something on that checklist, which was the checklist. Ray Latif's sour strip checklist.
It is now Ray's favorite strip.
It is my favorite. I already put this on Instagram. I already said it's my favorite strip. Joyride also
The
partnered.
Listerine people are crying somewhere right now.
Joyride partnered with YouTube sensation Ryan Trahan. I'm not familiar with Ryan, but apparently he is a YouTube sensation, as I mentioned. He has 14.6 million subscribers, and he is helping to promote this product as Joyride's first chief creative officer. So very cool stuff. Well done, Joyride.
It's funny that you have a sour candy because I also have a sour candy called Fruit Riot.
Nice.
And this is sour mango, but it's actually frozen. So I found candy in the frozen aisle, which I was not expecting at all. But super bright packaging really jumped off the shelf for me. And it's super simple. It's just mango, sour coating, and that's pretty much it.
Where did you find that?
In Sprouts?
In Sprouts. Okay.
Sour coating.
Yeah, so it's the sour coating is lemon juice and sugar and cornstarch. So really simple, and it's just kind of like frozen mango bites. It is a little sour, but it's like tastes all natural to me.
What's it sweetened with?
There's sugar
Okay.
and fruit, mango.
Yeah, the first sweetener listed on these Joyride strips is allulose, which a lot of candy brands are using.
I think there's some stevia in there too. Might be the last ingredient.
There's sugar. There is steviol. Steviol.
I don't care. I like it. I think it's really good.
It is really good. But, better for you candy. I mean, talk about a category, or at least a segment of a category on the rise. It just people are coming out of the woodwork with new and better for you
There's
candy.
some really great stuff out there. Shout outs to Better Sours. Shout outs to Behave. So many good,
Yeah.
just gummies, sour gummies.
Apparently, Smart Sweets is launching a bunch of new products and new innovation at
Another good
Expo
shout.
West. Yeah. I mean,
But
they're the OG, right?
And I got to give props to Tyler Merrick for his pivot from the old days of Project 7, gums, bottled water, over to Joyride and candy. I mean, it just seems like such an evolution and, great tasting products, fun brand. Great to see someone who keeps going until they get it right. So
Yeah, well, I think Tyler completely did the right thing because Project 7 felt very mature and old, frankly, and Joyride feels very young, fresh,
Yes.
and fun.
definitely.
So, you know what I think of when I think of young, fresh, and fun? Earl Grey tea. You drink Earl Grey tea? That's Mike's morning beverage every morning, right? The look he just gave me.
Yeah, I make myself an Earl Grey tea every morning out
Yeah.
of the La Marzocco machine.
Along with your fiber supplement.
A brand we don't often talk about on Taste Radio is
Often ever.
is Pepperidge Farm. But I saw that Pepperidge Farm launched a new flavor for its Milano cookie line. If you recall, the Milano cookies are two sort of butter cookies, and in the middle is some chocolate cream.
This is like explaining what an Oreo is.
Not everyone knows
Yeah.
what a Milano
I don't.
cookie is.
Come on.
I don't know. It's iconic. It's an
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But
So they have
it was kind of fun to hear you try to explain it. But anyway,
So they have a new London fog flavor, which is described as a taste of Earl Grey tea with vanilla. And so they've partnered up with your favorite owner and mine from Ted Lasso, Hannah Waddingham, who plays the role of Rebecca on Ted Lasso. And she is going to be promoting these, or has been promoting these since last week. She talks about how my pals at Pepperidge Farm and I are inviting everyone to hold their baked goods to a higher standard and to have a little taste. She did not write that. She did not write that.
Go figure.
She did not say that. I always love when I see quotes from celebrities and even some founders, and you see it in a press release, and you're like, I know 100% that they did not write that or say that. So why put that in there? It's not very authentic.
I mean, she's fictional, so
she's a real person.
I know,
Mike.
but the character.
Wait, why are you
that's
putting the
doing
cookies away?
promotion.
Sorry,
shouldn't we offer
Gotta
some
try it.
tasting notes here?
you already had one.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't for a second.
I think this is a good idea. I mean,
Eat your vegetables. Go to your room.
I love the fact that they partnered with Rebecca from Ted Lasso,
Just like London.
but there's no mention of Ted Lasso on the package. There's no mention of it in the press release. I feel like they might have had a stronger
If
push
they
for
tied
this
that in, that would
product.
cost more dinero.
Well, what they should have done, of course, with this is not only partner with the actual Ted Lasso brand, they should have partnered with our friends at Cognizant, because what people want with their morning cookies is brain boosting ingredients. They want cognitive health
Brain function. Yep.
to be sharp
That's it.
throughout the day.
That's the thing.
And Cognizant gives you that. They are the presenting sponsor for this episode of Taste Radio. Cognizant is a clinically tested nootropic ingredient that delivers a patented form of acetylcholine to supply your brain and those of your consumers with the energy it needs to stay sharp. Learn more at cognizant.com. That's COGNIZIN.com.
Do you think they'd make you a special Taste Radio Cognizant strip?
No, but what I need is I need a Cognizant hoodie. This is week 2 of my hoodie wearing during banter. And this is my old school Revive Kombucha hoodie, which I love. This is my most comfortable one. It fits really well.
You try to revive it.
Goodness gracious.
Oh,
Let's just move on here. Ruby, the brand of hibiscus-based beverages or hibiscus-based sparkling waters, under one-day rebrand.
It's called a refresh.
I'm sorry, yes, a refresh, package refresh, that is. It looks much more straightforward in terms of the label hierarchy. I think they dispensed with the sort of, I guess, wildness of the label design and went for a much more straightforward top-down kind of approach, where the can at the top lists the flavor. You have a image of the flavor as the next thing you see, the USD organic seal. Enhanced hydration is their new tagline. May have been their tagline in the past, but now it's very front and center. And then their brand logo underneath. So I think this is a much cleaner looking package.
Yeah, no, I give Noah Wunsch like a lot of
Who's
credit.
the founder of Ruby?
Yes, a lot of credit for the evolution here. Rather quick one in just a few years. But yeah, it looks, it's got kind of like a lighter feel to it. The old one kind of looked like a heavier juice product, and this, it says sparkling water with hibiscus. Like, I like this a lot. Looks good.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense if they're really trying to hone in on hydration too. Hydration, you think of like water, something that's light and refreshing.
Definitely.
Yeah, I always thought of Ruby as being a sparkling water brand, but I also saw the old package and thought that it was more of a soda. This is very clearly, especially, the color scheme that they use, where the top of the can is silver. There's no paint on it, and then the bottom of the can is the actual
Something super
flavor.
interesting is happening on this can that no one's pointed out yet. Hibiscus is way backed off.
Yeah, you're right
It
about
is.
that. That's a good point. Yeah.
It's not even present. It's almost not even present on the front of the can.
It says sparkling water with hibiscus, but underneath the logo
right,
in
but
very
it's
small
hibiscus
font.
in very
Yeah.
small font. The orange is huge. The grape is huge. Those look great, by the way. It's just really backed off on that ingredient that was considered trendy-ish.
All right, Mike. So you can put on your marketing hat because you took it off earlier.
I
but
did?
Put your marketing
Put
hat
on his
on
numpty
here.
cap.
Your numpty cap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an empty cap.
Given that the brand was so deeply associated with hibiscus, it feels like it's going to be pretty hard to disassociate
With hibiscus?
Yeah.
If they were Coca-Cola and they were trying to disassociate themselves from cola, it would be impossible, obviously. But they're called Ruby, which is red. So yes, they're always calling to something being red about the brand. So disassociating themselves, I think they're doing it right here. They're saying the hero here isn't hibiscus, it's grape, and it's blood orange on those cans.
They're going broader, which I think is an easier transition rather than going from hydration and then focusing on their core ingredient of hibiscus. So going from hibiscus then to hydration, it's just easier to communicate to a wider audience and to their consumers.
Agreed. Well, in any case, it is a good-looking package, and I feel like Ruby, which was already on a good path, is on an even better one. So well done.
Feels a bit like, that successful playbook that, I don't know, maybe Bai tried. They were all in on the coffee fruit, and then they're like, oh, this stuff just tastes great. It's water. It has low calories. We just totally back off on the whole coffee fruit idea, and it's an ingredient, just like hibiscus.
Another brand that has undergone a bit of a transition is Zesty Z. Zesty Z, a maker or past maker of za'atar and also popcorn, has gone all in on pita chips. And
Perfect pita chips.
Yeah,
right?
we covered this transition in a recent article on Nosh, penned by Monica Watros. And I tried these a year and a half ago. At the Winter Fancy Food Show in 2023. But I haven't tried them since, so I'm excited to. But what happened to the hand sanitizer?
We're all out. I also
drank it.
I think we already ate we just have like the sea salt variety. They have like a Parmesan.
When you say we ate them, who's we?
People who were in the office yesterday.
As in you.
No, there were a lot of people here. I don't think I saw you, which is fine. But
Zinger.
yeah, Zinger. Probably prepping for today.
The Z is for zing.
But anyway, no, we had 2 bags of these, the Parmesan one and this one, and everyone kind of devoured the Parmesan flavor. It's quite tasty. But
All right, well,
these are also, I for sea salt, like pita chip, super tasty.
I would dip those in shakshuka. I mean, those are great. It's the perfect crisp. It's the perfect flavor. It's not too salty, but there's definitely a bit of salt there. What do you think?
So we had Alexander Herrick, who's the co-founder and CEO of ZestDZ,
One of the chillest dudes.
in a recent episode of Elevator Talk that is actually was published this week. It was published on Wednesday. And he talked about how this move was something that was elicited by retailers' desire to have a better and more authentic pita chip as part of their stores in their aisles. And while popcorn is a very competitive and heavily saturated category, somehow pita chips, it seemed like there was a lot of white space and a lot of room for a product like this. And it is really delicious. It's also 25%, or the call it on the pack is 25% less net carbs versus leading brands. But again, going back to this this new category for ZestDZ, it goes to show the power of having that conversation with your retailers and listening to them about what they're looking for and just trying to deliver on that.
Well, and I think it's pretty, it is sort of the classic, on top of what you just said, the classic move of, trying to elevate something that's already out there that has a lot of demand, that's, maybe stagnant on new, right? And that's pretty different than trying to mainstream products that are Zatar based, right?
Right.
So, it is one of those things where you look at it and, on the surface, I'm kind of like, all right, a pita chip, but, first of all, they're super tasty. Branding's great. And, when you think about the category, it's like there's Stacy's Pita Chips owned by a big company, lots of random sort of, I don't know, private label, store brand stuff.
And
so,
then fresh.
yeah. What's that?
And then fresh.
Yeah. I mean, and this is sort of why not, breathe a little excitement into the category.
I think the most daring thing about this is to put the word perfect on the front of the bag, because if you put that there, it has to be. You can't, otherwise you're just like, oh, world's greatest cup of coffee. And you go back to Elf,
Well done.
This is, Mike was about to lose it because Mike really doesn't like perfect as a word, as we talked about.
I don't.
We talked about
Not
this
at all.
last week.
I mean, he kind of like perfect bar.
I like the word perfect if it's perfect.
That was perfect, Mike.
Thanks, Ray.
We also talked about
I believed you, so I liked it.
we also talked about pasta snacks in last week's episode. We talked about a new brand called Snoods. I didn't really think pasta snacks were a thing, and then I recently saw a brand of pasta snacks, another one. Penne Straws is the name of the brand, and I have two of their varieties in my hand. One is their marinara variety,
These are the ones that are made with lentils, right?
and one is made with lemon garlic, and they are made with lentils and white beans.
Yes, please.
3 grams of protein per serving, and they look like penne. They're called penne straws. So do you want to try the marinara, Mike? There you
Yes, please.
I want the marinara.
All right.
John looks so disappointed.
Well, I want to try. I mean, it's supposed to be penne. Like, I put marinara on penne.
I
I'll
wonder,
put lemon on it. Sure.
the thing with Snoods though,
Lemon garlic.
why I put
Snoods
fly
was-
by Jing on it.
Snoods is very much a pasta as a snack. I wonder if these are just snacks that come in the shape of a pasta.
Yeah, based on the ingredients, it sounds like it's more of like just the form.
It
Looks
is
like pasta.
just a form.
Yeah. Whereas the other one, Snoods, was more like you're eating raw pasta.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are more like a chip crunch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But neither of these is going to hurt the other one. They both taste great.
That lemon garlic one's really good.
These are definitely quality frenemies.
DNS.
DNS for sure. These are really good.
Can they make one with meatballs in the
Little
bag?
meat bites.
I feel like that's what we need. We need a Taste Radio sticker that says DNS on it.
Officially
And that's like the
DNS.
seal of approval. So we just give that out to products and brands that we really like at Expo.
No,
We
it's
just
got to be like a like official. Like one of those like olive oil certification stickers, or like every state has like their.
Wait a second. Olive oil certification sticker.
No, those it's not. Sorry, balsamic vinegar. They have the like. I don't know, what is it, like DOP or something like that? That says it's legit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from the Italian government.
Yeah. Or like the the state like
the DNS seal of approval.
every state has like their weights and measures board that puts little stickers on gas station pumps.
Yes.
Jacqui, I know we only have a
So-
couple weeks. We got to make this happen.
I know. And then we got to do it every year. We
Yeah.
gotta do quality control.
Well, you just put
every year.
DNS 2024 on it.
Yes.
Yeah, it says DNS 2024, and we give everyone. So we put this on every bag, product, beverage that we see. This has to happen. I mean, we cannot go to Expo West without. I refuse to go to Expo West without these.
Just
stickers.
unsolicited, you just walk up and they're like waiting to talk to you. You're like,
Well,
then
how
you
would I
walk
know
away.
if it's DNS? I have to try it first.
Maybe you've tried it already.
Oh, that's possible.
I mean, for
too.
the interim while we're ordering stickers, you should just sign it. Bring a Sharpie.
No.
Now, some of our clever listeners are thinking they're going to make their own DNS stickers. No.
Or they're thinking, what the hell is wrong with these people?
No.
More likely, but
I mean, that's what they're always thinking.
It has to happen, Jacqui. If you can make that happen,
Yeah.
then
I'll work on it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
so
What's
I was just gonna get back to penne straws real quick. I just reeling it back in here. I do think this is a pretty clever marketing approach for I mean, it's basically an extruded snack, like we've had in many other.
what is an extruded snack, John?
I mean, I guess there's snacks made in an extruder.
What's another example of
Picture
one?
like a big Play-Doh machine. Remember those where you put it through and it's got the there's a big, I don't know, probably ball of whatever this is, lentil and white bean thing, and it's some hopper getting pushed through a little thing and dried out and chopped. And
There you go.
in any event, I think this is a pretty clever approach to that, as opposed to making another puff or tortilla chip looking thing, which is sort of the more common approach to extruded snacks. So well done. Definitely
Penne straws.
These are awesome.
pretty tasty.
It is
Yeah.
awesome, yeah.
The one thing I'm not clear on is the brand called Vintage Italia, or is it called Penne straws? Because Vintage
That
Italia
is-
is at the very top of the bag.
That is a little
The
confusing.
brand is Vintage Italia.
Yes.
These are
They,
their.
they need
Yes.
they need to work on the brand hierarchy.
It is called Vintage. The name of the company, I guess, is called Vintage Italia. On the back, it says a company of snacksational brands.
This is
Love
this
it.
is it's fine branding though. The hierarchy is that the product's the hero. You can see the product picture everywhere. It's easy to see this is marinara. That one's lemon garlic. This is fine. Vintage Italia can come out later.
Just going back to Expo West for a second, so I've mentioned this the last couple of weeks. We are going to be doing some fun content and meetups with Expo West attendees who are Taste Radio VIPs. VIPs get access to our secret schedule at Expo West. They will get access to gear and swag that may not be available to others. So if you want to be part of this elite group of listeners, head to tasteradio.com/VIP and sign up. Very easy to sign up. Jacqui, it takes 30 seconds?
Less than that. I'd say 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay.
Well, your Christopher Walken cadence there, Ray.
Anywho, no, in all seriousness, it's we love our listeners. We want to have a closer relationship with everyone who listens to Taste Radio, and becoming part of the VIP community just allows you to do so. So once again, head to tasteradio.com/VIP, sign up, and we'll see you at Expo. And we'll be sharing our details about our Expo schedule by email.
Yes, top secret. Top
Yes,
secret email.
in the coming days.
Oh boy.
I'll give you a hint. It includes content that will be shared on Taste Radio and our affiliate platforms.
I'll give you a hint. It's pretty easy to become a VIP. It's pretty easy to get the schedule.
Well, what about the merch?
We're giving out 1,000-pound gold bars with Taste Radio logo on the top. Our legal team told me to tell you that that's not true.
That's a lie.
That's a complete and utter lie.
Are we
All
giving
right.
out socks?
No, we're not giving out
What?
socks.
Super soft t-shirts.
John looked at me as if like, are we really not giving out socks? Like
Yeah,
that's
what's
like a
the deal?
tradition.
Is that what you want? We can make it
No,
happen.
no, actually, no. Taste Radio sneakers?
That just got that's
Some
a
New
weird
Balance?
turn for the show. But can we talk about your liquid death dust?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Good job, Ray.
yeah, we're gonna all need death dust if this drags on longer. But yeah, I mean, this was announced. Geez, what, a week or two ago?
And liquid death is
They make canned water with cool branding. Is that good? Is that what you would say, Ray?
yes.
Yes.
They recently have launched a powder product, which is this death dust
What they call death dust,
electrolyte
yes.
mix. I think it's exclusively available on Amazon for a little bit, but yeah, it's got mango chainsaw, convicted melon, and severed lime. I'm a big fan of the convicted melon. Makes me think of Mike, so
What?
it's good. But no, I mean, I think this is like another category where
I've never been convicted.
you've got a lot of like technical sort of branding, right? This is some kind of different looking stuff. So
What is the packaging made of? Is it just paper?
plastic, metal?
Is it made of plastic?
Oh, I don't know. What do they make these out of?
Well,
Probably some sort of
isn't
plastic.
like a big part
Yeah,
of
there
their
is some plastic in it, so you can't actually recycle it. Which
death
is,
to plastic is their tagline.
yeah, I know. There's been controversy.
I mean, it's a
online.
small amount.
I don't know. This controversy, as they say in the UK, is
No, they don't.
yes, they do. They don't say controversy; they say controversy. I'm a little worried about this for Liquid Death. I think, I mean, or maybe this is good for them because like any PR is good PR, and they Liquid Death is like the PR company. I mean, everything they do is talked about. We're talking about it right now.
They have such brand loyalty, and people that I think would overlook that because they just want to, continue to buy their products. Yeah, now that they're already in the fold, I feel like they're in for the long haul. So, maybe death to plastic is what got them into, following the brand, but now they're just going all in.
The one thing I would say about this that's different is, you're drinking a Liquid Death, you're holding that can in your hand. This, you're like dumping it in a water bottle, or maybe I guess a Liquid Death can, best case for Liquid Death, but you're throwing this away. So
Right into a dolphin's blowhole.
I wonder if they're going to come out with their own version of like Stanley's, to go with the drink mixes.
a deadly.
Yeah.
On a more business strategy note, Liquid Death, they started out with their still water. They went into sparkling water. They went into flavored water. A natural evolution or extension seems to be powders. But as far as the brand platform goes, where else do they have permission to go, do you think? I don't see much more.
I mean, I think the whole part about Liquid Death is they've kind of gone in places and with an approach that didn't exactly they didn't exactly have permission to do it, right? So I'd say maybe we'll expect something that, expect the unexpected. How about that?
Just
Also,
like
do
the
their-
dolphin's blowhole.
Does their current line have like electrolytes in it? Because I don't think it does, because that could be something that they bring from this experiment with the powders into their actual
Liquid
RTD
Death
line.
sports drink. There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe
Liquid
they'll
Death.
compete with Prime. They could use a competitor.